Hi, so these are different leather materials that I would love to introduce to you in today's class. First of it is the top grain leather. So this is a top grain leather. This is an original leather from animal skin. So how to know this leather is that on the wrong side of the leather, it's going to be like suede. It's going to have this airy feel. And then once you look at the layers of the leather, you are going to see that it is not a lined leather. It's not as if it was lined or it was placed or anything. It's not going to be in layers. And you will not be able to see like maybe airy things that you can pull and then the thread will start going like cloth. No. So once you see materials like this, these are top grain leather, these are original leathers, and this is how they die. Like this is how the leather is going to be till death. It's not going to peel. Yes, it's not going to peel, it's not going to fade. And most times to use this type of leather in bag, you have to skive it, especially the edges. You have to skive it to reduce the thickness, because you cannot use this thickness for bag. It's going to budge anyhow. You can see that it's too thick and it's not even folding very well. You can see as we folded it, it's too thick. So most times to use this type of leather, it has to go through various processes in order to be able to use it for bags. But as a learner, as a beginner, what you use most, especially for practice, for learning, and then as you develop, then you can now develop into using top grain or full grain leather for bags. So you use synthetic leather. So all of these are synthetic leather. We work more with synthetic leather, even here in Yellow Learn. And I'm going to be introducing you to various types of synthetic leathers that you are most likely going to come across in the market. So please note, this also has an airy look on the wrong side, but it is still a synthetic leather, a faux leather, FAUX. And then you can see the layers. You can see the layers of the leather, that it is layered. This particular one is layered. You will see it on the edge that this leather, it is layered. So it is not original leather. So this is called a mirror leather. Okay, you can see it that is reflecting the light, is reflecting everything, is very shiny. So this is a mirror leather. More like it is also this color. So it comes in various colors. You can see it reflecting everything, reflectable. Okay, so leather comes in various colors. So this is called skin leather because it is skin patterned. So this is snake skin, right? So once you see it, you know the animal that the skin is imitated after. So this synthetic leather is also called imitation leather, faux leather, vegan leather. Yes, that's the name for it. So in case you go to the market and tell you the vegan leather we have available, it is synthetic leather, like rubber. So these are rubber materials, unlike the original skin that was gotten from animals. So this is the imitation leather. Also means that it was imitated after a particular animal or a particular leather, original leather. So this is a snake skin pattern. So if you hear what kind of leather did you use, I use snake skin. So this is one snake skin, and this is also another snake skin. Okay, so this is also another snake skin pattern leather. So all these ones, they are called skin. They are called skin leather. That you can now differentiate which animal owns the skin. Comes in bags as well. And this is called plain leather. Okay, it is not, even though it is shiny, but it is not glossy. Yes, it's not glossy like mirror leather. You can still see some pattern. So this is just a plain leather, no skin pattern, nothing. It's just plain. So you can call this plain leather. It's called double-faced leather. So you can use this face of the leather and you can also use this face of the leather. Like there's no wrong side in the leather. So this is double-faced leather. So it is mostly used for bags that you don't have to line. You don't have to line the bag. You don't have to put lining on the bag to use it. And then you use it for various things. You can use it for laptop bag, handbag, a whole lot of things. Whatever it is that you deem pleases, you can use your double face. And it's usually very thick, okay? We have the floater. So some people call it floater. Some people call it foreign foam, imported foam, whatever it is you choose to call it. So this is not a leather. This is just an insulator for your bag. So you can find it in lunch bags, you can find it in backpacks, in laptop bags, because this absorbs shock. So if your laptop is placed on this and the bag falls down, this is most likely to prevent your bag from the fall effect. Okay, so this serves like shock absorber for your bag. So this is just like a foam. So there are various colors. I think it comes in white as well, but I got the ash color on. It comes in white as well. So you can use it to structure your bags as well, especially your laptop bag. Okay, so when you go to the market and you want to get leather, what do you check out for? So there are a lot of things that you may want to check out for when getting leather. Like, how do I know original leather? How do I know buy fake leather? So there's really no guarantee for the leather that you buy in market, especially your synthetic leather. There's really no guarantee for this leather. However, you can prevent yourself from buying leather that you would regret using. So one of the hacks and tricks that you use is when you get to the market, you will see leathers in rows. So you have the opportunity to, do some tests on it. So do a tensile strength check. Try and tear the leather. Is it strong enough? Is it resisting tear? If you see a leather and then you do like this and then the leather tears like paper, run, no. If the moment you do like this and the leather tears like paper, please run, because by the time you sew it once, it may tear. Or when you sew it once and you're losing it, it will tear. So run from those kind of leather. So one of the tests that you want to do is the tensile strength. Okay, let me see. Does it draw too much? There are leathers that draw so much, like they draw too much. So you can see all these ones now. You can see this now. You can see I'm trying to tear it. You can see what we have here. You can see how it is tearing like paper. So this leather now is not a good leather, but I'm still going to use it because it's still going to work. It just depends on where you use it. But most times leather that tear like this, they are going to kill up, especially if it is not a structured bag. But in the case of this one, I use it for structured bag. So that means I'm still going to use something else to strengthen this leather. So it's going to work for me. Another thing that you want to check is the peel effect. So you have your nail. When you're going to the market, go with your nail, like at least very small, as tiny as my nail here, and then do something like this on the surface of the leather. Check if it's going to peel. So if it can resist peel like this, then that means that if this leather scratches something, then it's not going to peel. So also as this, so you do the scratch check on this as well. You also want to do your scratch check. You do your scratch check. So look at it. Okay, if something should, like, scratch this leather, what is the effect that it's going to give? Is it going to spoil? Is the bag going to condemn? If you can say that it can resist scratch to an extent, then it's a good buy for you. So basically, those are the things that you want to check when you are getting your material. Those are the really two things that you want to check. You want to check the tensile strength, and then you want to check the peeling effect. Okay, and the fact that a leather is strong, the fact that a leather is very thick, does not make it a good leather. Does not make it an original leather. Does not make it a quality leather. A leather can be as soft as this and can last more than a leather that is thick. Those were one of the mistakes I made when I first started my bag making journey. My first time going to the market, I went to buy thick leathers because I felt that all this type of leather, they are not good. That is the thick leather that is the original leather that is going to last. Alas, it broke. Like, it was just breaking like biscuits, those leather. Once it has gone through sun, strain for a while, those leather are going to be breaking like biscuits, or they're going to be making marks. Like, and so there's also the one called school bag leather. So once you get to market, tell them you want to buy school bag leather. The school bag leather is usually stronger than all of this. It's usually stronger, so it lasts, because it is children that use it for their school bag. So it's usually much more stronger than all of this soft leather. So don't just go and buy this and say you want to use it to make a school bag for a child. These ones are not going to last for children. That's why I said that even though this leather tears, I'm still going to use it and it's still going to work very well, because I'm going to pad it. But I cannot use this type of leather for a school bag or a lunch bag. It's going to, so different leather, different tests for different kind of bags. So for a school bag, when you get to the market, tell them you want to buy a school bag leather. They are going to show you the school bag leather. It's a lot stronger than all of this, and it works for school bag. Most of these leather here, they are just for fashion bags. They are not for school bags, because their strength cannot carry what school bag carries. Okay, so those are one of the things that you really need to know before you dive into your bag making journey.